appreciate the State Farmers.
This is Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man.
Hey, this is Bob Backlund. Hey, everyone, this is Rick Stanley.
This is the Honky Tonk Man, the greatest WWE Intercontinental Champion of all time.
This is your wrestling show, Ottawa.
Heck, they could use you guys over in WWE.
You're listening to the greatest wrestling show in the whole wide world.
This is Wrestling with Ideas.
Welcome back inside the CKDJ studios here for Wrestling with Ideas, right here on CKDJ 107.9, Ottawa's new music. How's it going, guys? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Colin, the Music Man Scully. This is episode 113 of Wrestling with Ideas. It is right now the 11th of July, or the 12th, as you're going to be hearing this, of July 2018. Thank you guys so much for your continued support of the show and of my taking over of the show. Recently, just yesterday, I did upload the first edition of Wrestling with Old School Ideas. In that, I did a match review, or a show review of NWA Starrcade 83. And as well, I did some alternate commentary on a couple matches rather, from the card off of Wrestlemania 1. Now, in that match review there, or in that match alternate commentary, I looked at the match between David Sammartino and whoever he wrestled back then. I'll make sure to check that out. But right now, we're going to keep things going on the alternate commentary train here. I had messaged Gibby, asking him if there was any specific match that he would like to see me do some hear me do some alternate commentary on. And I messaged him saying, hey, is there any sort of match that wasn't exactly as good as it should be, or match that was just downright crap? And this match here was one of them that he suggested. This match is an All Japan Pro Wrestling match from the 9th of June, 1987, between Giant Baba and Raja Lion. Let's just see, because I haven't seen this one yet. So let's just see what this exactly is. Let's turn it down so we won't get sued. Alright, we see Raja Lion currently he doesn't have any shoes on. This guy looks like he's kind of tall. Now, whether that is because he's actually tall or because or because everyone else in Japan is just short, I don't know. One thing's for damn sure. Oh, he's stopped and now he's... I don't know. But one thing's for sure. If this entire match... Oh my god, yeah, he is huge. This guy... I don't know. If he's... Like, if this match is as bad as this guy's intro, then we're in for a real treat. All right, now we await the arrival of Giant Baba. These entrance themes are both very upbeat. Now, hopefully, this match is better than it's looking like it's going to be. See the great Baba, Giant Baba, psyching himself up here. Now, of course, all of the All Japan matches weren't nearly, apparently, pardon me there, most of the All Japan matches from around this time frame, from what I've heard, because I haven't seen that much All Japan at all, really. But from what I've heard, All Japan at around this time frame was quite good. So I'm kind of interested to see what this is going to entail exactly. All right, so it's looking like Giant Baba. All right, Raja Lion and Giant Baba are ready for action here. A nice handshake, kind of, maybe slapping the hand away. Giant Baba with attempted kicks, then he falls down. Raja Lion, Giant Baba looks like he's cursing inside, like in his head he looks like he's cursing whoever put him in this match. Giant Baba falling down, or great, Raja Lion is his name. Raja Lion. Oh man. What is he doing? Raja Lion looks like a guy who just hit puberty and had his big growth spurt and isn't used. Like he's not fully used to his body yet, because his kicks are about as slow as my dad texting. Whereas anybody's, you know what I'm talking about. Continuing with the so-called, I can't even call them kicks at this point, they're so terrible. Trying the Ric Flair chops. Giant Baba now has him in an arm lock here against the ropes. The ref is trying to get him to separate it. Raja Lion, you lanky son of a gun. Now continuing with the kicks. Giant Baba has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Giant Baba up against the ropes here. The ref reminding them that as bad as it is and as bad as they both probably just want to go home, they have to stay in the middle of the ring. He actually connected there with a kick to the head, did Raja Lion. He missed, he just went over the head. Raja Lion is so tall that he kicked over the head of Giant Baba. Okay, this match has so far been nothing but a bunch of kicks that haven't even connected. Now Giant Baba catches it and just pushes Raja Lion down to the ground. This match so far has lasted 2 minutes and 28 seconds, and we have seen absolutely nothing here. I'm telling you this right now, I'd be very interested to see what Dave Meltzer's star rating for this match would be. Giant Kali chop to the head from Giant Baba. Grabs the foot of Raja Lion. Does Giant Baba. Now something's happened. Giant Baba looks like he might have made Raja Lion tap. The bell has been rung. Pardon me. Oh, it's just the beginning of the second round, because apparently there are 3-minute rounds here. Oh man, Giant Baba still being victimized by these amazing kicks. These kicks right here from Raja Lion are the best kicks I've seen from anybody ever. He's got so much. Giant Baba's selling these kicks amazingly, and now chops to the chest from Raja Lion. Giant Baba looks like he's either constipated, like he's mad that he's in this match, like he just wants to kill Raja Lion, like he wants to go home, or a mix of any or all of those four things.
ジャイアント馬場がにやりと笑いました。さあロープから離れてややジャイアント馬場が前に出そうな構え。またしかしゆっくり右側に回ります。リングの中央。さあ何しろジャイアント馬場
Raja Lion has not done anything but kick and chop all match long here, and so far it hasn't done him any good. All right, now it looks like Giant Baba's finally had enough here. Rear waist lock going up to the chest. Now he's got him into some kind of submission hold, it looks like. Hooking his legs behind the neck of Raja Lion is Giant Baba. Looks like he's got his arm locked. Raja Lion still hasn't tapped yet, surprisingly. Almost looks like a sleeper hold mixed with an arm lock. All right, and it looks like, oh. Now there are people beating on him. The ref has been taken out by somebody. Looks like there's like a cane or something that's being used. I can't tell who that is because the quality of this video is so terrible. Raja Lion now being attacked by whoever the hell. I still can't tell who that was. I don't know. Can't tell who that is.
しかしね、ラジャはね、ギブアップで負けましたけれども、なかなかね、頑張ってね、格闘とも言える馬場選手を相手によくやりましたね。今正式なタイムが来ました。第2ラウンド1分44秒。ラジャライオンギブアップ。
I'll link this in the description so you guys can watch this masterpiece, this absolute masterpiece of a match here between Giant Baba and Raja Lion. Now, continuing with the interesting side of wrestling, we are going to be taking a look at the Battle Royal from WrestleMania 2000. All right, keeping things going here. We've got the Hardcore Championship Battle Royal. And let's see. 13 guys are coming out here. The first man to enter the Battle Royal is Taz. Taz looking all business here as he's entering the ring. Now we've got Big Daddy V, also known as Mabel, but right now he is known as Viscera. Oh, WWE and WCW during 2000 were such wonderful things. All right, now we've got Pete Gas, Joey Abs, and Rodney. The Mean Street Posse, of course, no relation to Marco Rossi, also known as the Mean Street Rossi. Oh, we've got the first guy that I actually recognize and that I know can actually have wrestle. We've got a Hardcore Holly coming in here. Now, of course, Crash Holly is the current champion. And of course, now we've got failed WWE export. We've got Kung Fu Naki and the aforementioned failed WWE import of Taka Michinoku. Of course, what is a hardcore battle royal without the headbangers coming out and wearing bras with stuff on them? All right. Now we've got the Acolytes entering the ring here. Of course, JBL and Ron Simmons, or as they are known here, Bradshaw and Farouk. And right now we've got the hardcore champion coming in here. We've got Crash Holly. He's carrying a scale to the ring, a weight scale. Now whether or not he's going to use this as a weapon is remaining to be seen. All right, Crash Holly now inside the ring, and the action is kicked off. Now, of course, guys, as they will let you know, the only way that you can be eliminated from this match is if you go over the top with both feet touching the floor. Taz has Crash Holly. Taz with a suplex. All right, so I made a mistake, but first of all, we are going to have a new hardcore champion. And I guess the only way to be pinned, I guess the only way to win this is if you are, I guess you can be submitted, you can pin, you can get pinned. Now Viscera, Viscera and Taz taking it on here. Viscera picking Taz up, slamming him into the side of the ring post. Well, not really slamming, he just kind of walked in. Now Viscera almost just falls. 1, 2, 3. Taz has been eliminated as the second guy out here. All right, so it looks like... Oh, yeah. I remember this one now. So basically, there's 15 minutes in this match, and whoever has the last pinfall at the end of these 15 minutes is the hardcore champion. So as of right now, Viscera is the hardcore champion. And now both guys eliminated, being Taz and Crash Holly, are battling it out. Now we see Viscera smacking somebody with an umbrella. Then we see one of the headbangers hitting someone with a fan. Then the telephone happens. Viscera grabbing a cookie sheet. Hits the other one of the headbangers with the cookie sheet. Now with a cricket paddle and then a garbage can lid are the Main Street Posse attacking Viscera. Street speed limit sign being used by Farouk. Crash Holly is busted wide open. The Acolytes are attacking the hardcore champion. Farouk has some sort of steel rod. A Bradshaw holding him back. Farouk jamming that steel rod into the gut. All right, Viscera hitting Bradshaw in the head here. Now one of the moshers hitting hardcore, or it's either hardcore Holly or Crash Holly in the head with the tennis racket. All the while, Viscera just hit one of the Mean Street Posse with a fan, like a portable fan. Bradshaw hitting another member of the Mean Street Posse with a garbage can, hitting both of them with a garbage can.
This looked like a Saturday night on a payday weekend in Muskogee. Or coupon night at Sizzler. Oh, look out.
Crash Holly. Oh wait, so nobody's actually eliminated in this. It's just whoever's pinned. Whoever has the last pinfall at the end of these 15 minutes is the hardcore champion. It's my bad. Sorry, guys. All right, so Viscera taking it to Farouk here, smacking his head repeatedly against the stairs. Now grabbing another garbage can that's been used by Bradshaw and hitting him over the top of the head with that.
Headbanger Moss with a box fan.
Bradshaw with another cookie sheet, but Viscera takes it back. Bradshaw hits Viscera now. 1/3 of the Main Street Posse now gets hit by Taz. Collision of the garbage can and the cookie sheet. Now it seems like everybody's got the cookie sheets. Taz hitting Bradshaw in the head. Man, Crash Holly's really busted open here. Viscera and Hardcore Holly. Hardcore Holly with the garbage can lid shot. Hardcore Holly 1, 2, 2.5 there. Cookie sheets. The cookie sheets are continuing to be abused here. 1, 2. Power out by Viscera. Box fan used by somebody. Some sort of stick being used. All right, now Funaki taking it to one of the headbangers. And Michinoku comes back with the tennis racket there. Jim Cornette is watching this somewhere, and he is... Yeah. I can't say what I was going to say. All right. Cookie sheet shot again. All right, we are officially at the 10-minute remaining mark of this match here. And, yeah, so we're going to have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to have the second half of this fantastic piece of wrestling work. You're listening to Wrestling with Ideas right here on CKDJ 107.9, Ottawa's new music. Welcome back inside CKDJ 107.9 for Wrestling with Ideas on CKDJ 107.9, Ottawa's new music. I am the music man, Colin Scully, and we keep going with this amazing match here of, this is the WWF Hardcore Championship Battle Royal. It's a 15-minute match where all 13 guys that are in the ring are in the match for the 15 minutes. You can win by pinfall, you can tap your opponent out, and whoever has the last fall at the end of the 15-minute time limit will be considered the WWF Hardcore Champion. Now, right now, we've got Viscera, who currently pinned Taz. So Viscera right now is the Hardcore Champion. We see Viscera with a cookie sheet to one of the headbangers. Cookie sheet shot to the Mean Street, to one of the Mean Street Posse, then to Funaki. Then to Taka Michinoku. All right, Viscera reaching over the back of himself to hit one of the headbangers in the head with the cookie sheet. All right, so Mosh is the one wearing the, Viscera going up to the top rope. Possibly. Bad idea. And the Acolytes slam him down onto the mat. Viscera in a tremendous amount of pain here. Sliding the 2x4 into the ring to give to Farouk is Bradshaw. Cracking the 2x4 over the back of Viscera. Literally breaking it. Bradshaw takes him down from the top rope with a shoulder block. Now the Acolytes are working on Kai Tai.
Kai got the cover. What? Here is the new hardcore champion, Funaki.
Funaki right now is the hardcore champion. Taka Michinoku just smacked Funaki in the face. Now Taka is chasing Funaki around the ring, chasing the Japanese flag, and they're running backstage now. Mean Street Posse, the headbangers.
Taka Michinoku right on his heels. Where's he going? Well, we've got cameras all over the pond here.
All right, now we've got some backstage action here just at about the 7-minute mark.
Is that Sho Funaki is the hardcore champion?
All right, Mean Street Posse whipping Funaki into the guardrails there. Now Mean Street Posse. 1, 2, 3. Rodney right now, tag team hardcore champion. With a kind of suplex. Joey Abs, current hardcore champion now.
champion. I don't know if you noticed, that door's not open. Another one. Thrasher.
Headbanger Thrasher is hardcore champion, but Mosh with that lead pipe. Now Viscera again with the damn cookie sheets. There are so many cookie sheets and plates and steel rods.
Looks like a human video game.
JR said it right. This does look like a human video game here.
And here they come back out our way.
Now they're coming back out to the ring.
I like it better when they stay back there.
Think Thrasher is still the hardcore champion.
Hey, wait a minute.
Pete Gas grabbing the fire extinguisher, then hitting Headbanger Thrasher over the head. 2, 3.
Extinguisher has just defeated Mosh.
Pete Gas all bloodied up. Taz has Pete Gas by the hair now. Now Viscera's grabbed hold of the street speed limit sign.
Who is the hardcore champion, at least for now. Now, we better grab a weapon just for...
All right. Taz lightly throwing Pete Gas's head into the post there.
Pass, straight right hands.
Right hand blows from Taz onto Pete Gas. We got 5 minutes left in the match here, folks. 5 minutes left.
Oh, Pete, no!
Taz with the suplex.
Side.
1, 2, 3. Taz has regained the hardcore championship.
Yeah, but you still got over 4 minutes left to go. Taz now will be the object of destruction.
All right, Hardcore Holly
Battle Royal.
now has Taz whipping him into the side of the steel steps.
Oh, they're hardcore.
Hardcore Holly with the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Taz at 2.5. Now now the Hollies
Hey, you can hear these
are working on Taz here.
just echoing all over this arena. Oh,
Taz getting back at Hardcore Holly. Meanwhile, Crash Holly is attacking Pete Gas with the cookie sheet there.
it's been eating at hardcore Holly for
These guys in the corner of the barricade are Hardcore Holly and Taz. Taz down now.
and not cousin Bob Holly. I think I see a speed limit sign. I think I see a stop sign over there. Hand me that. Let me
All
hold
right, Headbanger Mosh with the cookie sheet shot to Crash Holly or Hardcore Holly. Funaki with another cookie sheet shot to his cousin Bob. Headbanger Mosh. 2, 1. You don't need to pin him if you're already the champion there, bud. All right, Headbanger Mosh picks up the cookie sheet. Cookie sheet shot from Headbanger Mosh to Taz. 1, 2.
Wait a minute. And Taz
Taz kicks out at 2 again.
on here. I think
All right, Taz being thrown back inside the ring. Now both Hollies are inside the ring here.
And the Holly cousins
Both of them working on Taz.
Taz. Taz single leg takedown.
Taz with a beatdown on Bob Holly. Now Hardcore Holly is continuing the beatdown on Taz though.
That turned loosely.
Now both of them, Taka Michinoku just came out of nowhere and hit Joey Abs. Bob Holly with a trash can lid shot to Hardcore Holly. Now Taz using that same trash can lid to hit Bob Holly.
Smack, look at Crash's blood on the trash can lid. Got him right in the face.
Taz looking a little worse for wear here. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Bob Holly.
He is the champion. He never did have both oars in the water. Oh man, if Bradshaw.
Hardcore Holly picking up 1/2 of that 2x4 that was used earlier.
Brain cells disappear.
Kick to Taz. 1. Bob Holly hit by Bob Holly hit by Hardcore Holly there.
Made sure it didn't consummate the 3. Let's give him the 2-minute warning, JR. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Oh,
Headbanger Thrasher with the shot to Viscera there. And Hardcore Holly. Suplex from Taz.
beautiful Greco.
We've got 1 minute 45 here. We've got Viscera currently working on Rodney outside the ring. Both Holly cousins are still in the ring working on Taz. Hardcore Holly with the power slam to Taz. Bob Holly breaking up the pin after a 2 count. Crash Holly now 1, 2. Kick out by Taz at 2.5. 1 minute 25 left. Taz is still the champion. 1, 2. Taz, 1, 2. Breakup of the pin by Hardcore Holly.
Going for those pins. That's what he's conditioned to do.
Did you see Taz? I think he just looked at the clock. Oh!
Fisher just suplex Funaki.
Taz and Hardcore Holly are in the ring now. Drop kick from Hardcore Holly to Taz. 1, 2. Kick out by Taz at 2.5.
Oh, it's down to under a minute. Looks like Taz is
Got 55 seconds left here.
Beautiful suplex by Taz.
Beautiful maneuver from Taz there.
Taz, the only man in the ring.
A reminder, folks, at 40 seconds, Taz is still the tag champion. But Bob Holly's looking to change that. 1, 2, kick out by Taz. Oh, he got the 3 count. Crash Holly is the Hardcore champion. 28 seconds left. Taz with the sleeper hold. The Taz Mission sleeper hold is locked in on Crash Holly.
Can Crash hold on?
Hang in there, Crash.
All right, will he be able to hold on? 6, 5, a bunch of stuff. 1, 2, 3.
He got the shoulder up. He got the shoulder up. Crash got the
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WWF Hardcore Champion, Hardcore Holly.
Hardcore Holly. Up off Crash.
Hardcore Holly has been ruled as champion here,
Awesome.
albeit the fact that it looks like Crash Holly got the hand up, got the shoulder up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a heavy.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
I think we've got I think the referee's conferred. We have a reverse decision, I think.
I want to.
No, we don't.
I want to see the instant replay on that.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got controversy in this matchup.
Well,
We started on Friday here, ladies
Hardcore
and
Holly
gentlemen, California.
has left the building
Access.
with the Hardcore Championship.
Exactly what happened here.
You make the call at home.
Look at Hardcore Holly.
All right, so let's see here. Hardcore Holly, 1, 2.
He got the shoulder up. He got the shoulder up.
Well, that doesn't really help, but
I don't know.
JR, that was your candy jar he hit him with.
What?
It's gone.
Folks, let's take a look back at all the fun the fans and the superstars had at Access.
All right, so that match, I don't know what to say about that first half of Wrestling with Ideas. We are going to take another quick commercial break. When we come back, there's a lot of wrestling to talk about coming up. You're listening to CKDJ 1079, Ottawa's new music. This is Wrestling with Ideas News. Welcome back inside the Wrestling with Ideas newsroom right here on Wrestling with Ideas on CKDJ 1079, Ottawa's new music. I am the music man, Colin Scully. In wrestling news this week, Kaitlyn, former WWE diva Kaitlyn, has just been confirmed as the first entrant in 2018's Mae Young Classic. Former Divas champ Kaitlyn, real name Celeste Bonin, has been slowly rolling out her comeback to the squared circle. AJ Lee's Chickbuster partner is doing so in a big way, as ESPN revealed today, July 11th, that Kaitlyn is in the field of 32 for this year's Mae Young Classic tournament. She realizes the game has changed a bit and has been preparing for Women's Evolution era wrestling when she gets to Full Sail in the Performance Center for the tapings between August 8th and August 9th. Kaitlyn went on to say that since she came back, she had the opportunity to work backward and really nail down the fundamentals and basics, things that she really lacked during her first run with the WWE. She continued that now I am bringing these newly honed and developed skills that I have acquired recently, and I am combining with my fearless attitude. And because I don't have this rookie vibe about me, now I can really concentrate on surprising the WWE Universe with all the things that I have learned. It's not clear what the future holds, however. The ESPN piece that announced Kaitlyn as the entrant doesn't mention plans for beyond the Mae Young Classic, at least in wrestling. Benin is keeping up her clothing line and vlog series, so she's not a full-time sports entertainer. Yet, a number of women were signed out of last year's tournament field, including Serena Deeb as a PC trainer and coach. So who knows? All right, it should also be worth noting that there were some interesting happenings coming out of UFC 226. Now, a little bit of background before I play this audio clip for you here. At UFC 226, there was a match scheduled between former now, I guess, UFC heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic. Now, he was scheduled to face off against Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier did get the win by knockout at 4 minutes 33 seconds into the first round. Now, there was a surprise guest in attendance. Some fans might have heard of him. I'll just play the audio and I'll talk about it a little bit after. Of course, Showdown Joe in the ring.
Joe, I was a heavyweight for a long time, and I loved the division. I never knew what I could become, but tonight I got the answer. I'm a two-division champion, baby!
Now, DC, this brings you to a very elite class of human beings, one of the rare people to win titles in 2 different weight classes, and one of only 2 to hold 2 weight classes simultaneously.
Joe, I am 39 years old, and I've been second a lot of times, but today, I finally accomplished everything. From crying in this very same octagon last year, almost a year to the day, to becoming the UFC heavyweight champion. Joe, it is the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. Now, Joe, let me get this microphone for a second. Hey, listen to DC. Listen to DC. There's a guy that I've known for a long time. He's a wrestler. He's an All-American. He's a former UFC champion. I never thought I would fight him, but Brock Lesnar, get your ass in here. Yeah, you're strong, but everybody's strong. Push me now, you go to sleep later. Never will. Hey, your days in the past, 2010, is like the Stone Age.
All right, folks, I'm here with Brock Lesnar. Brock, what does this all mean to you, Brock?
Let me tell you something. I walked into this building and watched the heavyweight disasters from the beginning. Nagano's a piece of shit. Miocic's a piece of shit. DC, I'm coming for you.
Come on. Hey, Brock, get out of my octagon. I got some pictures to take.
All right, so for those of you who couldn't see what was going on, Daniel Cormier was celebrating his victory over Stipe Miocic. He's the 6th guy to hold championships in 2 divisions. But after that, he takes the mic from Showdown Joe and he calls out Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar then proceeds to shove them, at which point Daniel Cormier is prompted to say, "Shove me now, push me down now, go to sleep later." Thus prompting Brock Lesnar to go Oh, he's a piece of crap. Everybody's a piece of crap. Heavyweight disasters from the beginning, yada, yada, yada. One thing's for damn sure. If he's got time to be doing crap like this, he sure as hell has time to come back to WWE, to SummerSlam, to Extreme Rules, to wherever the hell. He needs to come back to drop the belt. Please, if you're going to be doing stuff like this, man, you can drop the freaking Universal title. Oh, this pains me to see that he's got time to do stuff like this, but he's not got time, apparently, to drop the belt to somebody. Yeah. All right, when we come back, we've got Doctor's Orders number 3. You're listening to Wrestling with Ideas on CKDJ 1079. Welcome back inside the CKDJ studios here for Wrestling with Ideas on CKDJ 1079. This is the show that challenges your thoughts and wrestles with ideas. And it is time for our weekly Doctor's Orders here with your host, Dr. Bob.
Hey fans, back here again. Thank you for the wonderful reception I've got from volume 1 and 2 of the Doctor's Orders. Really appreciating all that feedback. Please let me know in person, online, wherever you may see me. I seem to be sticking involuntarily, I guess, but I guess this is when it was the hottest for me, but around the 98 and 99 time frame. Incidentally, that's where I've been pulling some of these matches out. I didn't really recognize it or realize it until I've been writing them down. But either way, not going to stop me. Some great matches. Now, the next one is one that big-time fans of WCW might remember. It's not a match where I pull it out because something great title change happened or this is a 5-star match or nothing like that. But it is the one match I remember as a younger fellow in my young teenage age.
Back when you were my age.
Yeah. I was still going to elementary school and all that, right? All right.
Oh, yeah.
It was back when I was a teenager, and I remember watching this, and no match ever before this had really. This was before the message boards, internet was really a buzz for me. That broke my sense of disbelief. Now you always know that, especially at that age, wrestling is kind of not on the up and up, let's say. But this is the one match I remember. And I think fans will kind of echo this too. Go ahead and watch it. It's on, let me just check the date, 1998, September 21st, 1998, WCW Nitro. Raven and Canyon. This had been right after the Flock had been disbanded. A lot of that problems had been with Perry Saturn. Raven and Perry Saturn had a pretty good feud after this as well, and Canyon was kind of sticking his Raven's lackey but tag team partner versus the Villanos, the legendary family from Mexico. This was Villano 4 and 5 brothers here. Tag team match. WCW obviously had that great way of just mixing all these different styles and everything. And say what you will about their decline, there was still a period where they were just bringing in the freshest, weirdest, craziest matches. So it was Raven and Canyon versus Villano 4 and 5. Watch this match, ladies and gentlemen. It's on different kind of formats, and people have talked over, people have made little clips of it and everything. It's the first time you've ever seen injury, or I did at that point in my life, where it completely stopped the match. There was no kind of rolling the injured person out, fighting off of it. It happens, and the whole thing takes, less than 2-3 minutes. But they go for Raven and Canyon brawl with the Villanos. They send him out. They pick up Villano 4 for a powerbomb, sit-out powerbomb by Canyon, and Raven's going to do a neck breaker. From what I heard after this, Raven was supposed to count down from 3 to hit that neck breaker. And he goes early, so he drags his head down. Canyon, sensing that they were falling, kind of tries to sit out, but he kind of jackknifes him onto his head and neck. From what I hear after that, it was indeed a broken neck. Mm-hmm. Everyone stops. The ref goes down, points at the crowd. Now, WWE fans at this point have kind of seen that X crossing and pointing at this and that, and they try to make it a little more subtle, but I guess WCW wasn't used to this or had no protocol in place. Kind of points it right at the hard cam. They go down. Raven stops. Canyon stops. They're not doing anything. They're not attacking. They go down, and Raven basically has his hand on his shoulder or his chest, checking up and talking to him. And this is when Raven was a big-time heel, didn't care for the crowd, was angry about the Flock and everything. And he stops, goes out of character. They're both frozen with fear, it looks like, and concern. Raven apparently says Villano 4 is a super nice guy. Went to visit him in the hospital after this, from what I read. Felt incredibly sorry. Villano 4 didn't know he had a broken neck at that time. They even take him out walking with a lot of help and support after a few minutes lying down in the ring, and helps him walk to the back. So it starts off as a brawl, ends up with sending him out, the powerbomb neck breaker, The ref points at the camera. Everybody freezes and stops. Villano actually wants to continue this match, number 5. So he goes in to try to help his brother. Kind of tries to attack Canyon Raven. They just sort of push him off and wave him off at this point, like 2 times, where I guess they're not sure of the severity of the injury. He gets up after minutes, and on the crowd, on the commentating team is Shivani, Tanay, and Heenan, I believe. Tanay, Shivani, and Zbyszko. They don't know quite what to make of it. WCW and all its intelligence, I guess, replay the spot 4 or 5 times on instant replay.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, this is when Vince Russo.
I don't. Well, who knows what? I guess if you're not sure what to do at that point, you can't really stall and point to the crowd. So I guess arguably that might have been the call. But heavily assisted gets out of it, and it's the first time I remember when I was a kid or younger watching it and going, "Wow, somebody's actually really hurt," and they stopped the match completely. To the best of my knowledge, I can't even remember, apart from clips I've seen on house shows, where someone gets injured and the entire thing breaks down. Everybody drops character. They stop. It's chilling. Villano 4, of course, continued wrestling, so it's not like his career was over.
Right.
But it is a big one, and I think watch it right now with fresh eyes and fans if you know the wrestling a bit better. Super interesting. Not a great match quality-wise, but something that was really impacted me and kind of changed how I looked at professional wrestling a little bit here and there. And, of course, just, Raven and Canyon and the Villanos and all the hype that you would get from watching a setup of a match like that and that happening. It's something to watch. It's on YouTube, and I think it is something that will definitely interest you and at least pique your curiosity. Thank you, folks, for volume number 3, and that has been Dr. Bob with the Doctor's Orders.